Good afternoon or good morning, whenever you're watching this. But going through my day, I had something come up that I felt is pretty important to explain to everyone. So, with this crazy seller's market going on we have in real estate right now, it's kind of tough. How do you, as a seller, or buyers should know also what a seller's going to be considering, decide which offer to take? So, I'm going to make up an example for privacy, but these are real world scenarios. So we just had a house we put on the market for one day. We received 22 showings. We received 8 offers. So going through the offers with the seller, we had to decide which is the best offer to take to make sure that it's going to close and get maximum value, maximum dollar, maximum conditions for the seller. Again, this is good for a buyer to realize also. Of the 8 offers, let's pretend the house was $300,000. We had one at $295,000, $5,000 under, because they're going to test the seller to see if they will negotiate, leave it up to negotiations. That is not a good idea these days. It's not going to happen, probably. It depends on conditions. We had offers as high as $360,000. That sounds pretty good, $60,000 over the asking price of $300,000. We already priced the property. We felt $300,000 was a good price for the home. So who wouldn't want $60,000 more, right? The problem is, will you get that? Will it end up being at that price? So the first thing we considered is the person getting a loan? Are they getting a loan? Of the 8 people, how many are getting a loans? How many are paying cash? How many are taking it as is? So if we're getting a loan, how much are they putting down? Are they putting 3% down, 5% down, 20% down? These are the first factors to consider. Or is it a cash offer? Now, once we figure that out, then we're going to take a look and we're going to find out who has the best conditions. Are they taking it as is? Are they not going to nickel and dime the seller after they do a home inspection? Are they just offering a high price and going to try to negotiate the price down with a home inspection? Who's sincere? And we can usually tell that by the offer that they put forward. So the one at $360,000. Now, we've sold homes like that, but what we're looking for is an appraisal gap addendum. So that's saying that if a home priced at $300,000, you're going to pay $360,000. We believe it's worth $300,000. You believe it's worth $360,000. So if it appraises at $300,000, will you pay the other $60,000 in cash to make sure it closes? That's an appraisal addendum. So again, just because somebody offers a high price does not take it as is, will not give us an appraisal addendum. Are they just thinking it's going to appraise low and then renegotiate with the seller? That's not where we're going to go. So it's always a seller's choice. But my advice would be, let's find. We had one at $320,000, and they were going to pay the $20,000 difference in appraisal to the $320,000 up to $320,000. So they were going to pay $20,000 in appraisal gap money. So if it appraises for $310,000. They would pay up to the $320,000. They would bring an extra $10,000 in cash over top of the appraised value, over top of what their lender would give them. So as you can see, it's so much more involved than just throw a high price. It still has to close. So if you're looking to sell your house, now is a great time, but make sure you work with an experienced agent who knows how to get you to the finish line. Just to have high numbers on a piece of paper is not going to get you there. Any questions on what your home is worth? You want to know how to get these details together? Give me a call today. My number's right here.